Good to see you again, buddy. We haven't had you back on the show for a while. And one thing I have to ask you about that particular song. That's a very intimate song. It's kind of a one-on-one. And yet here you are on a television show. We have this wide open area over there, cameras all around, big crowd in here. You have to tune everything out, I imagine, don't you, to sing that song?
I have to sing along with the band.
Well, I know you have to sing along with the band. Don't get me wrong.
No.
But you have to focus in on it, right?
Well, definitely, yeah. But the audience definitely helped, you know. Oh, hi.
No, you're there. Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe what Charlie's getting at, what do you think about when you sing a love song? Are you just concentrating on the words, or do you have a person or the whole emotion in mind?
Well, it's the song, you know. It's like I always tell people that if you have to break up, that's the best song to break up to. I mean, hey, you know.
The perfect song to break up to. Right. Hey, now, we've been told that when you were a kid, like every other kid in America, you watched Gene Autry, Roy Rogers, you really got into the cowboy thing.
Right.
And that you even knew how to yodel at one time.
Yodeling, yodeling, yodeling.
What's the
That's excellent. Have you ever done it on recording?
Not yet.
Oh, you need to.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Well, why haven't you done it?
Well, when I do my full country album, I'll think of something to do on that, you know. Might do something about the Sons of the Pioneers, but they do a lot of yodeling, you know.
But, you know, a lot of people wonder how you got this link with Nashville. You know, you did the Grand Tour, which was a big hit record, and that sort of got the door open here, right?
Yeah, I think it's all in God's plan, you know. He guides me, you know.
Yeah.
Do you ever resist?
No. Anything God says to do, you got to do it. He's the boss.
Well, you know, a lot of time, now it's true, I've talked to so many people about this, and they say sometimes they're not sure whether they're being divinely led or not, and so sometimes they do resist. How do you know?
I'm being divinely led, you know. Like, it's, like I said, at times my voice was like medicine to me, and people would come up and tell me that that's what got me through times when I wasn't being heard, but somebody did hear me. They said, man, you really touched me or something, you know. And now I get letters from people saying that I stopped them from committing suicide or different, you know. So it's definitely divine.
You write back to those people? You stay in touch with them?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing that your music touches people like that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, too, are familiar with your work on commercials. You still have some commercials running, right?
Yeah, the cotton commercial. Everybody asks when is that going to be the next single.
Well, no. Well, single of it so they know what we're talking about.
I don't remember it.
No, you remember it.
The cotton song.
The cotton song.
The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives.
Yeah, that's the one. You've heard that commercial. That's very popular. It's been running for years.
Yeah, I know a lady, she heard it on the radio. She never heard of me. She was about in the early 70s, and she said she had to find out who that voice belonged to, and she'd done research, and she found out who I was, and she showed up at one of the shows, and had all my records. She went and bought everything that I recorded. Yeah.
As a result of that cotton commercial.
Yeah.
How about that?
Unbelievable. Well, you do sound good on it. Hey, I told the folks that you recorded 3 of the songs from this Tattooed Heart album here in Nashville.
Right.
What do you like about recording in Nashville? It's a good place for you to get into it?
Yeah, well, I've been coming, I feel like one of the fellas now. I've been coming here so long, you know, like I'm even looking forward to buying a place out here to be able to commute from New Orleans, you know. My attorney, Craig Hayes, is here, and I've been co-writing with his wife, Pam Hayes. And I want to come and do a whole country album one day, you know.
Well, wonderful. Well, in the meantime, you have not missed any episodes of All My Children, have you?
I heard that.
He watches All My Children.
I even put Erica Kane on the guest list. She hasn't showed up yet, you know.
You put Erica Kane on your guest list for all your shows?
Yeah.
Does she know this?
Yeah, well, I told her I was on the show a few weeks ago, you know.
Oh, that's right. You were on All My Children.
Yeah.
What kind of role did you have?
Yeah, I was a good friend of Dimitri Merrick's, you know. And he called me up. She was at a jam, and she had Tom Hanks scheduled, and he was in Hong Kong somewhere. So Dimitri got right on the phone and called his good buddy Aaron.
So did you have to, you know, considering your build and everything, did you have to whoop anybody on the show?
No, I was not. I'm not violent, you know.
You're not violent?
No.
What is it you like about the soap opera?
Well, I got into it. My niece, Neville, she was on it back in '81, and I started watching it, and I got hooked on it. And if I have to do interviews or anything, it should have to be after all my children.
Well, what can we do to get Susan Lucci a daytime Emmy? You know, she's been nominated so many times.
Well, you know, I don't think she needs it because she's the people's choice anyway. You know, that's the industry. You know, something in the industry. I think she's the greatest anyway. You know.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan.
She's got my vote.
There
I was
you go.
going to say, as long as you like her, she probably doesn't need anything else. Well, Aaron, it was always great to see you. And would you honor us with another song a little later in the show?
Sure will.
Great. All right. Aaron Neville, everybody. Back in a minute.